Hey, this is Slacks over at the Summit 4 with a exclusive interview, right? You guys aren't doing any more besides me, all right? With n0tail and Cr1t. How are we doing today?
Good, really good. Weather's beautiful, so...
Yeah, you liking it? Sunny Southern California, right? 70 degrees, 80 degrees right now. It's middle of winter. How you liking that? Is it different than what you got over in, you know?
I mean, yours, it's pretty different. In Denmark, it's like, I don't know in Fahrenheit, but it's like 2 Celsius right now, so it's good.
Yeah, I actually didn't. I forgot the name of Denmark. I was gonna call it Danemark. That would have been real bad for the interview. Yeah. Okay, so let's talk OG, boys. I knew you had it in you. I was sitting next to the Haas at the Frankfurt Major. Like, they're gonna win the whole thing. He's like, shut up. And then I watched it. I was like, eat it, Nahaz. Got it. Did you guys know you were gonna win going in, or how'd that feel? What was that like?
Going in, definitely not. But there was a point in the tournament where I felt like that was after the group stages and before the Fnatic match. If we beat Fnatic, I knew we were gonna go far. Like, that was for sure. It's but before, definitely, like, I had no idea that we were gonna win the whole thing. Yeah. But I had a good feeling.
Yeah, and I'm very not surprised, but I'm proud of you guys for keeping it going. I mean, you win that big tournament. It's not like some other teams, AG, that have won big ones and then started losing like crazy. How you keeping that up? You win that big tournament and then you keep on pushing. What motivates you guys to keep doing that?
I feel like it wasn't really that hard for us to keep going, but because like we didn't expect to win the major, so after we won it, we already had the tournaments planned, and the plan for the tournaments didn't really change after the major, so it wasn't really different for us, pretty much.
Yeah, no, that's good. All right, some personal questions for you. How would you say acting as Sherlock on BBC's miniseries has affected your Dota career?
It was tough to like balance it, but you know, I tried to stay strong. Like,
I mean, you're an inquisitive guy. I can see how that meshes well. No, a lot of people say you look like Benedict Cumberbatch or whatever the hell. Cumberbatch, is that right? What do you? Benedict Cumberbatch Captain. How do you feel about that? You think you got a similarity, man? I mean, the chicks dig it.
I read on Reddit some guys were saying Ryan Gosling. I think that a bit more. I think. But.
You don't look like Ryan Gosling, bro. Let's be. All right, I got a question for you. Before the major, what's his name? The stupid ass cat guy, Phantom Lancer. He had a 21% pick rate. Then you come along, and stupid cat guy is up to 63. How do you feel about that?
That credit shouldn't actually go to me. Like, no, I'm serious.
You don't want to take that rap? That's not your fault?
I mean, the only credit I can take is that I'm not an ignorant person who's not going to learn from somebody else. Yeah. And I learned everything that was about how to make this hero work from aggressive. Yeah. Aggressive, you know? It's no joke. Before we played aggressive, that I mentioned that this is a team that I like to really watch. And I fucking watched aggressive that tournament, and he taught me about the stupid cat guy.
Do you actually like playing him, though, Phantom Lancer? Or what's your favorite hero to actually play? Not to win with, not in front of everybody. What do you actually enjoy playing these days?
There's so many heroes I actually hate playing right now.
Dude, you want to talk about that? Who do you hate playing?
It's just this patch is getting so old, and I feel like I've been playing these heroes all the time. Like when I started playing Gyro, I felt so out of my comfort zone, and I didn't really like it. But then there was a big stride where it's like, pick me Gyro, pick me Gyro. The same thing happened with Phantom Lancer. Like, pick me Phantom Lancer, pick me Phantom Lancer, and then people start picking like everything against that hero if they ever give it to you, or they start banning it. But if I had to choose a hero that I really like wanna play, I guess it's Meepo, but it's just really fun. Like, winning a game with Meepo is so fun because I get everything. Yeah. I just take it all, and yeah, I don't know. It's entertaining. Yeah.
What more could you want? Do you miss, like, you know, the IO and the stuff like that, or are you kind of over that now?
Actually, I do miss playing IO some, but it's actually no. All right, a hero I will never ever get bored of playing is Tiny with IO. I prefer playing the Tiny. That's for sure. Yeah,
absolutely. All right, cool. We're going to cut here because I forgot the rest of my goddamn questions. You've been rocking Bane a lot. What's the deal with that, man? You like that hero? What do you think about him? Why do you pick him so much?
I don't really like the hero, but it's like...
Ow, Jesus! You don't have to be so brutal, dude.
I mean, some heroes you just play them because they're really good, and then you like... Fly picks it for me, I'm like, sure, give it to me, I'll play it, but it's not really that enjoyable. It's not my favorite, but there's some good points about it, I guess.
So since you've been playing Bane, what's your greatest fear, man? What do you have nightmares about at night?
It's like I see this like the Bane and he's like walking up to a catapult. He's like brain zapping the catapult. I'm like, this is not right. This shouldn't happen. And it's like it's actually really scary. You know?
Hey, you're cool as a cucumber, and every goddamn time I talk to you, what stresses you out, man? What messes with you and gets you all hyped up?
Everything messes with me. I'm actually so stressed.
No, you? Seriously? You're the coolest guy in Dota, man.
I'm a nerve wreck. Yeah. If I don't get my coffee, like everything's ruined. We lost. Like small things, you know. If that's what it takes, I'm a fucking nerve wreck, man. Yeah, the smallest things, like, yeah. If you like breathe on me wrong, everything's gonna crumble.
That's good to know. Okay, perfect. All right. So, oh God, I had one real good one. We'll have to cut again. I'm fucking up, boys. God damn it. Last one, and then I'll free you guys from this nightmare of a interview. So, in the past, you've been called a flower. What kind of flower do you think you are? Do you think you're a flower? How do you see yourself?
What do you call those really rare, expensive flowers? Orchids, right?
An orchid?
Not an orchid. I'm the exact opposite.
Oh, okay.
I'm one of those like those weeds that you always try to get rid of. I'm just.
You're a dandelion, bro? I could see that. All right, cool. Are you an animal? Are you a flower? What do you think, Crit?
I mean, I think I'm more in the Bane category, you know, like.
Nightmarish hell beast? Is that what you are?
Yeah, that's how I see myself, pretty much.
He's being way too modest, man. This is fucking carnage.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, scary stuff. All right, so ending this bad boy. You're at the summit. Who's on your radar? Who are you preparing yourself against? What do you think your biggest challenge are going to be? And how are you going to win this bad boy, boys?
I mean, I want my revenge versus Liquid, but I think EG is gonna be our toughest opponent this tournament.
What about you, boss? Who are you looking out for?
I think it's definitely if we go to the final, it's gonna be there because it's gonna be like eHome or EG, and it's the other side of the bracket, so one of those two.
Yeah. You did not put yourself in the final. You said eHome and EG. What about OG in the final? Huh? Come on.
I mean, if we go to the final, it's gonna be either eHome or EG because they're the same bracket, so it's one of those two.
Oh, okay. I understand. All right, boys. Well, you're gonna do great job out there, and we can't wait to see some more of you from Summit 4. Thank you so much for your time, and go get them, Team OG.